It's time for the EPAWA Daily Forecast video, a comprehensive look at what to expect in the days ahead. Here's meteorologist Bobby Marchers with your latest outlook.
Good morning. It is January 5th. It is Wednesday, and this is today's daily forecast video. We'll be discussing the upcoming system that's going to bring some light snow to the region here on Thursday night. Not a big storm, but we're going to go through the details of that. And before I do that, today's video forecast is sponsored by the Walters and Zirinsky team at Keller Williams Real Estate. With over 20 years of real estate experience serving not only the Lehigh Valley and Poconos, but also portions of Berks, Bucks, Carbon, Monroe, and Schuylkill counties. Reach out to the Walters Zirinsky team at Keller Williams Real Estate to get your up-to-the-minute local real estate forecast on inventory, market conditions, current rates, and pricing, and see for yourself what Michael and Sarah can do for you and what sets them see what sets them apart in the real estate industry. They can be reached at 610-867-8888, and they proudly sponsor the Wednesday video forecast. Right above me is their company logo, and they have the phone number right here on there as well. So I'm going to start doing this in the videos. Whoever's sponsoring the video is going to get their logo right above me as well. So that's that. So let's dive into what we're dealing with in the days ahead. Today we have a little bit of a return flow around this high pressure to our east, and we have an incoming system that's going to drag a cold front through tonight. Okay, this is not with a cold front. This is just a return flow around the high pressure. There is the opportunity for some light freezing drizzle in spots this morning because it's going to be below 32. You're going to have some precipitation running around that high. This is not, I repeat, is not a big deal overall, but they do have winter weather advisories out for this. And here is the latest NAM showing that. So it's mainly in our eastern areas, far eastern areas, in fact. So across New Jersey, maybe far eastern Pennsylvania gets into this. And I know they have winter weather advisories extend all the way back, this entire area here that I'm circling. In fairness here, when they issued those advisories, the precipitation wasn't just confined to these far eastern areas. It was a little bit further west. So if I show you a previous run of the NAM here in which they issued these advisories, look at what it showed. This is what the 12Z NAM showed. It had freezing rain going all the way back pretty far west here, and then heading to the north, and then out of here by early afternoon. That was on the earlier run. The most recent runs, the last two runs actually, have been the trend has been pushing this further and further east. So that could be a blessing for those of you in far eastern Pennsylvania that are under the winter weather advisories. It might not end up to be too much, maybe a little spotty freezing drizzle in a few spots, maybe around the Lehigh Valley, eastern Poconos, that kind of thing, or maybe across Bucks, Montgomery, Philadelphia, far eastern Pennsylvania. The rest of you will just be cloudy today, and then once this leaves, this will exit by around noon or so, or maybe just before, and you just remain cloudy the rest of the day. That's it. And then overnight, you have clouds in the evening, which will decrease overnight as the cold front moves through. So temperatures today a little milder ahead of the front. 38 to 44 is the spread. Those are the high temperatures today. And this is northwest to southeast today, unlike yesterday with that snow cover further southeast. But 32 to 37 will be the spread from northwest to southeast on Thursday, and partly to mostly cloudy skies. We'll start off partly cloudy. Clouds are going to increase throughout the day. Then we have our next system coming in. Okay, so this is the next system we're talking about. Again, I've been trying to get you guys to listen. I know a lot of people are snow starved and are hoping for snow. We haven't had any snow in a lot of places this year, except for that big one down southeast. But most of the interior areas really didn't see too much, and nothing at all in some cases. So you're kind of hoping for some bigger storm. Well, this is not going to be it. The flow, as we talked about the last couple of days, is very fast and progressive. So there's a limited upside to this system anyway. And the limited upside that I expressed yesterday was kind of like maybe like a 2 to 4, 3 to 6 type deal. If everything fell into place, you could get 4 to 8, but that's a stretch. Okay. I think realistically, and we don't have any maps out for this yet. And there's a reason, because yesterday was only Tuesday. And I'm seeing maps floating around of how much people are expecting for this storm. I really think that's premature. I really do. I just, especially from the National Weather Service, we're putting out some very robust amounts. I just don't think it's going to happen in the way that they think it's going to. But whatever. They put the map out, and others did too. We just felt like there was too much disagreement at that time to really run with a map. So we're going to do that today. Today at probably, what's today, Wednesday? So we're looking at probably 5 o'clock today. Okay, we'll have a public map out for that. So the idea with this progressive system is this system is not going to be tucked into the coast. It will be wrapped up a little bit, but it's still a very fast progressive flow. So that's a problem. So it's moving fast. The precipitation really can't get consolidated on the northwest side. You do get some snow out of this, some accumulating snow, but it's just not a big snowstorm. Okay, there's the European model, right? And then that takes up in New England and it, grazes eastern New England as well. Okay, and this goes right through Friday. Friday is actually going to be leftover snow shower in the morning, and then we're good the rest of the day. Clouds decrease, and we're going to be cold, but it's going to be an improving day here on Friday, okay? Here's what the NAM's take is. Now, the NAM is very fast with this, okay? So it brings it in actually mid to late evening already in our southwestern areas. You can see that here. Here's that snow swath. And you're seeing this big, massive snow here, but this is generally lighter snow, okay? This is not heavy snow at all. And it moves across our region here. This is looking at 11 p.m., so it's already moving in pretty quickly. And this is out really quick. Look what it does. Just keeps going, and it's out. Okay, and this is looking at 7 a.m. Friday. It's already out of here. So if you're up walking the dog before work and it's like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and you're in one of these areas in far eastern areas, you might see a snow shower left over here. This is looking at 5 a.m. But then otherwise, Friday is improving with the sun coming out. So, but if I take the total snowfall out of this, and this is including the ratios, this is going to be a fluffier snow, high ratio snow. Kind of stuff that blows around real easy and isn't really heavy to shovel. So if you do, this is just a shovel event. This is a 1 to 3 inch event according to 3 kilometer NAM. Does that mean it's going to turn out the way? No, not necessarily. But again, we're honing in on ideas here, and that fast progressiveness is what we're, what has been the theme here. That's with just about everything. There's the European model. Here's the latest GFS this evening. This does the same thing. It's GFS actually shafts our far northwestern areas. If you're watching from Williamsport, I wouldn't get too excited. I would think this is most of the 1 to 3 swath is going to be further southeast of you, and then it even puts a heavier swath down here across the same areas that just got nailed with this last storm earlier in the week. So we'll see. We're kind of honing in a little bit, though, at least on the fast progressive idea. See, this low is still kind of way out here. It's just a matter of the precipitation consolidation on the northwest side of the low where they are disagreeing, okay? The Canadian model is a little bit further northwest than the GFS is, and the European model is, so it has a little bit more snow further northwest. This is the RGEM that ran this evening, short-range Canadian model, and it's still very robust, and this kind of looks like the Mount Holly map, actually, the Mount Holly National Weather Service. So it's possible. This is probably the upside right now. If you're going to have an upside, this would be it. But it's still, kind of like a 1 to 3, 2 to 4 inch snowfall is what I'm looking at here, and the 2 to 4 might be, the further southeast you go with this, okay? It is what it is. I know everybody's looking for a big storm, or not everybody, but some people are. But it is what it is. We're going to deal with what we have. It is a storm. It's more than you've had all year. In some places, some have none, so 1 to 3 is still 1 to 3 inches more than you had all year, okay? So it's a start. After the system leaves, we are cold, mostly sunny on Saturday, and then Sunday we have another system moving at us. It could have some wintry mix or some snow showers to start the day here on Sunday, and then it transitions over to rain showers here in the afternoon and wraps up early evening. And then once we get beyond this, it's going to get really cold, especially by the time we get to Tuesday. Tuesday, you're going to be stuck in the 20s, lower 20s in a lot of areas. Some places in the teens and the Poconos for highs, and lows in the single digits in a lot of places. So it's going to be cold on Tuesday. But Monday is kind of like a transition day. We're just near freezing. We're a little warmer that day on Monday, but it does look like a partly cloudy day on Monday, mostly sunny by the time we get to Tuesday. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for January 5th, 2022. Have a great Wednesday.